Alright, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and continue with assembling our walls and our other parts for our second floor now that we completed the base and the first floor. Alright, as you can see, you have your stairs coming up. This is going to be a section, so we want to go ahead and get one set of our rails for the stairs, and this would be a good time to go ahead and put them on. So all we're going to do is just match the holes up. Insert our railings. Okay, once we have our railings on, now we can go ahead and begin by doing the walls. At this point, you also have your rails for the second floor. I would hold off on those until we actually get the roof on. So these are good to go ahead and set to the side so that you don't have to fumble with them as you're putting the rest of the house together. So we'll set these to the side and come back to them. Alright, so we're going to take all of our second floor in, and when your kit comes in, you'll notice that these are all pretty much packaged together, and will be all in one group. So we're going to go ahead and start with this, and we'll probably start on this end. I already got them organized, so we're going to just work backwards and insert all of our walls. Somewhat backwards. And hopefully by now you've also seen that there is really not much that's difficult to assembling one of our kits. And I kind of state that our kits are very simple to assemble. I don't believe that I was far off on that statement. And from what I've got back from customers, they're pretty happy with the kit, the way that they are. And I'm ever trying to find better ways of making sure our kits are one of the better ones on the market, and that's one of the reasons I'm switching over to this here instead of the birch. The birch was very pretty. It had a nice color to it. A lot of people like the gold. But at the end of the day, I believe it's about the house once you get it together and it lasting a long time. And two, when I ship it to you, that you get a product that you don't have to try to take and straighten out or do anything difficult with it. This here stays pretty much everything straight, and it doesn't warp. It's water resistant, not waterproof. Water resistant, so if you spill something on it, you wipe it right off, and it pretty much receives paint very well. Oil-based. Don't use water-based paint. Water-based paint is not meant for wood in this aspect. So use oil-based paint when you're painting. All right. So as you can see, we have our walls on. Now we're going to go ahead and follow the same process and put our third floor on, and we're going to take our stairs again, which are already taped together for you. And we're going to insert those, and we're going to insert our next floor. And same process, just matching them up and putting them together. We'll follow our way down. And by leaving the rails off on the second floor is pretty good because you don't have to worry about them falling off or you running into them. So at this point it's pretty simple because there's a lot less items than on the first floor to put together. Alright. At this point, we now have our third floor on. And I want to verify again that all of the walls are sitting flush on the bottom and the top, which they should be. And at this point, I can now take my railings and put them on, which we'll go ahead and do that now. We'll take our large railing, insert that in the front. Again, here's your second piece. This is to take care of this little opening area on the side. And just like on the first floor, we have pieces that look similar, but they will fit only one place properly. So if you notice something doesn't look right, then it's probably because they're in the wrong spot, so you can just switch them out real quick. And you have two side railings. In this case, one's larger than the other, not like the first floor. Alright, now once we got our railings on, at this point here, if you want to go ahead and continue working by levels, I'll go ahead and show you. The doors come already functioning. You would go ahead and glue them in, but they just slide right into the opening themselves. And it's pretty simple to put them in, glue them in place, and you have functioning doors. As for the back of the doors, these are for your walkways into your stairs. These are your two railings for your walkway. You would glue them to the wall. And for the back of the doors, these are your railings. So once you get the doors in, they're glued. From the inside, you can glue these on. Or you can glue them on prior to putting your walls up. Depends on you. Whatever you find is more suitable and easier for yourself on building. But at this point, we've gone ahead and taken care of that. Actually, I can get ahead a little bit and we'll put in our rails. And after we do that, then we're going to go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to set up for doing the third floor and we'll put the roofing. So, see you here shortly.